Hello Flosstube, it's Natalie, love it, live it, make it yours here. This isn't going to be my regular Flosstube video, this is a Stashtube video. I have brought so much stash in the since my last video that it's just piling up everywhere, and it would just turn into my next Flosstube just wouldn't be a Flosstube, it would just be about a stash, or it'd be a few hours long. So I thought I would do a bit of a Stashtube for cross stitch video, and we'll see how it goes. I hope you're all having a fabulous day. I have got a day off today. I go back to work Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm off again on Monday before I start my 12-hour shift week. But I hope you are all having a really, really good day. It looks a bit gloomy outside. I'm going to go for a walk later, but I think it'll be good for me, so I'm going to go. But whatever you're doing, let me know. Hope you're having a good day. I'm just going to crack on because I just have so much to show you, and I do have people say that they like to see my stash. You can see my light in my glasses again. Anyway, so I'll start, but I wanted to share with you my piece de resistance, and this video wasn't planned. It's just that I was going to start bobbinating my piece de resistance, my favourite stash purchase. I was going to start bobbinating it, and I just thought I wanted to make a little video and show you guys first. A lovely lady on Facebook was selling an absolutely huge stash, almost a full set of DMC, on Facebook buy and sell. She wanted £80 for it, but said she would consider anything. It was her mum's stash. Her mum had passed away and she wanted it to go to somebody who would love it. I got chatting to her. She said, would I come and see it before I brought it, so we could negotiate a price. I could see what I wanted, if I wanted it. She said there was no pressure. I met her yesterday. She was a lovely lady. She said she wanted the stash to go to someone that would love it, and I definitely will love it. And there is so much in there that I did buy it, and I bought it for £65, and I counted in one folder, because the folders are the DMC Gold Concept folders, and she's filled almost every pocket and kept floss loose as well because she had so much. And just in one pocket there was over £65 worth of floss. The lady did say she wanted 20p a skein, so I did make sure that I gave her fair price. And then when I offered her a bit more, she said no, she just wanted me to have it because she knew I was going to love it. So I was a lucky lady. I get really jealous of when I see American floss tubers and they say there was a yard sale or a garage sale and they found some stash for a really good price, and I feel like I've done that this time. So I'm really excited to show you guys. Some of it might fall out all over the place because, as you can see, it's been loved, which is what I love. And there is almost a full set. It goes all the way from 150 all the way up to 3866 and some, because she's left lots loose. So I'll just show you this one folder. I did put pictures on my Instagram. So that's all the loose stuff on top, and all the folders are chock full. So I've been super lucky. I'm going to bobbinate them today, but just here, they're all nearly complete. And some of them are a bit tangly, but I think that's the I can't think what they're called now, the stitch bows. I think it's the stitch bows that does that, because I don't like using them because they get tangly. I've got some in my floss drawers and I hate them. Yeah, so I won't show you all of them because you know what floss looks like, but I think this is a super lucky find. Ah, my box is coming in handy, look. Oh, now I feel like when I used to work in the preschools and I was reading a story. But they're all double-sided, and some skeins have only got a little bit on there. Some skeins, some pockets, there's 2 skeins in a pocket, like this one. But yeah, nearly a full set. And she also gave me that she had like little zippy wallets that were had floss in them. And she gave them all to me. I was only going to purchase one of them, but she said, please take them, take what you want, and she said, and do what you want with the rest. And this is full, and these ones are new, of a few anchor and mostly DMC. and it's just chock full. I think there must be 60, you know, like 60 skeins in there alone. So I've definitely found a good stash here. There were some little floss cards that were really cool. She chucked them in for me as well. And on the back it says colour and symbol on the back of the floss cards. And then on the front it says kit or project name and number, date started, date completed. So if you were to kit something up and write on it what they were for, that's really sweet. I don't know if I'll use them, but they're just so nice to have. I think if I start using some more kits, or if I kit something up for myself, actually I might use them, but they're just really sweet, and she gave them to me. I'm happy to keep hold of them because they're not going to take up much room. This was really lucky because in here, this one, there is a whole bag of DMC 927, whole little bag full, and a whole bunch of 310, just like a whole wodge that she's wound, and a whole bag full of 823. She must have needed it for a project, for bag sticking to me, for a specific project, because there's loads of that. She did have some kits still, or patterns from kits that she had done, which is so lovely. It's just, and she said her mum just treasured it. I won't hold this one up because there is, I'll put it on my handy thing. There's only 3 in here because I think she had started to bobbinate them and didn't get round to it because they're all here. But there's a whole bag of blank there as well. Whole bag. I think I counted there was 8 skeins of blank in there, and I just started to run out of out of blank. So that's another folder, and there's another one, and this again, she's got all the loose skeins on top, and every pocket is filled with treasure. I'm just so excited about this. This is the one that's nearly every skein is full. So there's another one, and I've got some skeins falling out the bottom now. And my last one, there's just skeins everywhere. But yeah, I'm going to bobbinate them, and I'm going to love them. And I'm going to definitely take care of them. So it's very, very exciting. I'm really excited about this. I've got to take it out of the folders because I don't like the stitch bows, and because they take up so much room, whereas if I put them on bobbins I can put them in my storage and put them in my storage drawers. She also had this really lovely book called Country Cross Stitch, and I just like the look of it, and most of it's on linen or even weave. I just really liked the look of it, and some of the patterns, I mean, these are called the Roses of Summer. I mean, they're just really beautiful. There's little patterns of little cottages in there. Really lovely. Really nice. So I'm looking forward to stitching up some of them. So yeah, I think, I mean, look at the box, it's full. I think a whole box of DMC and Anchor stash is so worth it. And there was a bag of random flosses that she gave me. Some of them are called Red Heart, and they're not made anymore, otherwise I would keep them, but they don't make those anymore. And another lot of flosses that I've heard of, but I'm not collecting them because I'm just sticking to Anchor and DMC. I'm gonna give them away, or I might take them to work, because I think for someone starting out they'll be really handy. I bought a couple of frames yesterday. One of them's this little heart, and I'm sure I can find a nice little project to go in that. Maybe even one of the roses out of that book actually would go really nicely in there. That was £1 from the animal charity shop in Gosport Town. I'm sure it's a PDSA. Sure it's a PDSA. Usually they put stickers on everything, but there wasn't a sticker on that, so the lady just said I'd have it for £1. And I brought this, I'm going to hold it up over my face. I bought this for £3. Yeah, £3. And I was desperately hoping Beach Hut Sale would go in there by Kim from KLT, but it's not going to fit. It's something else. I'm sure I will find a project that will go in there. I'm a bit gutted Beach Hut Sale won't go in there. It's just slightly too big. I think it's slightly too tall with the sand and detail that goes on underneath. But I will see how it goes when I stitch it. See how I feel about that. But I bought that yesterday. The other day I found this in a charity shop for 69p. It has been on my Instagram, but I love it, so I just wanted to share it with you. There's a bit of glare, I'm sorry. There you go. And that is from the RSPCA. So yeah, the other shop in Gosport is a PDSA, if anyone's local. And this one is in Fareham. I am from Hampshire. From my local craft charity shop, I found this. I am over the moon with this. It was £8.50 and that was from my Rowan's Craft charity shop. But I've had a couple of people who watch my videos and follow me on Instagram. Thank you to everyone who contacts me and follows me and likes my posts and watches my videos. It means a lot to me. Thank you, everybody. I've had a couple of people ask me, where are these charity shops? I am so lucky that one has opened up on my road. So there was a Rowan's on my road anyway. Now it's become an Emporium and they said they are opening up their craft section. I've already been in like 3 times already. And so now I've got one on my road, one right near where I work and one about 20 minutes away. So I've got 3 all local to me and I have been to all 3 in the last month. The one that's 20 minutes away from me can be about half an hour away depending on traffic. But I was in the area and thought, oh, I've got to go. But anyway, I got this for £8.50. The drawers are quite deep and I thought they would be great for bobbins. And I've got loads of Cath Kidston papers that are going on the drawers. So Cath Kidston papers on the drawers, and I might leave the rest natural because it will look nice. I also got some Mill Hill beads. There are more to come to show you. Some gold bugle beads and some like black colourful seed beads. And they range, this is crazy, but the beads are really inconsistent in price. Sometimes they're 20p, 30p, 50p or £1. I guess it depends who's pricing up, but you know, I love them. Charlotte and I are also going to start making our own scissor fobs and floss thread keeps charms. So I got a bag of glass crystal beads. They're not coming out very well because they're crystal beads. For £2. Some real rose quartz beads for 70p. A whole chain of teardrop crystals for £1. A bag of rainbow beads for £1.50. And I love these, they look like little cherries and they're glass as well, and there's some red and purple ones in there for 30p. And I got a skein of Anchor multicolour. I'm sure that's not ombre because they do ombre and multicolour. This might be ombre actually because it's all oranges. And I got a yellow one. These are 25p a skein. And I really like the Anchor colour, £4.19. It's like a alternative to black. It's like a charcoal grey. And they have 3 skeins of that, so I bagged that as well. This was before I bought all that floss, but yesterday I did pop into the Rowan's. I popped into the one that's near me and the one that's like 10 minutes away, and I did buy more floss. And I was like, what are you doing? You crazy woman. What are you doing? So yesterday I won't go through, sorry, I thought I dropped something. I won't go through every colour, but this is all DMC. So I just got a whole big bunch of DMC. And I am a member of the Thread Club as well. Kim from KLT, I'm a member of her Thread Club. So now I'm going to stop buying floss because with everything that I've brought, I think I've got enough. And it will encourage me to stitch from stash. Also got this sweet little hoop badge, 50p. And not cross stitch related, I collect Gutterman threads and they are very expensive. They are for sewing mainly and they are quite expensive. My husband got me a nice collection for my birthday last year, but in the craft charity shop they're either 30p for a small one or 75p for a big one. So I got a big reel of blue and I can tell that's barely been used. So that's cool, not cross stitch related. I also got a collection of different coloured glass beads for me and Charlotte for 70p. And again, inconsistent pricing, but I don't care because they're still cheap. Some blue and some like purple, black, red Mill Hill beads. The seed beads, I'm definitely collecting them. Okay, just get down to the last of it now because some of this isn't cross stitch and I've just chucked it in the box because I'm a bit of like a dragon. When I get all my new things, I like to keep them all out so I can see them, and then after a couple of days I put them away. You know, like sit like a dragon, like sitting on its treasure. It just, I hoard it all. I got this really lovely Dimensions Gold Collection Petites kit. It was £1.50, it's complete. I couldn't leave it there, but I think I'm going to stitch it for my mother-in-law and her husband because she likes birds and he likes cats. It's a cute little cat. There's a cardinal on there, 2 little birds. The cat's watching them, snow's falling. It's really sweet. And that was £1.50, it's complete, I've checked. So I was really happy with that. A nice little kit. I got some craft magazines, older ones, cross stitcher, because there's some nice summer patterns in there. So I'm definitely fancy having a go at some of the nice summery patterns. Plus there is a kit in there that I think I've still got that makes gift tags, and I don't have the pattern, but I've got the kit. I think I had anyway, because now I've got the pattern, and if not I can stitch it from stash anyway. And there's a cute, really cute lunch bag pattern, but I don't think I can show you without showing you the pattern. No, I can't. It's a shame, but that's, yeah, there's some really nice things in here. And a Wizard of Oz inspired cushion. There is no place like home. On blue gingham, like her dress, and red shoes. Love that. So cross stitch mag, and oh, a cross stitch crazy one, and it's because it came with mini Emma Condon patterns, which I fancy. Try and show you a picture of them if I can, without showing you the pattern. There they are. I really fancied, yes I can, I really fancied stitching these, and I have seen people do them, and this is an older magazine and I've seen people stitch them recently, so I'd like to stitch them. And then they had some magazine kits, 50p. So this was, and I bought this before I got my stash, but a packet of skeins with a pattern booklet, 50p. Time for tea, I'll take it out of the plastic wallet, and this comes with the charts and the freebie. So they're like little teapot and saucer magnets for your fridge, and it comes with loads of patterns. So that one, they were all 50p. The Wish Upon a Star kit. Found a random skein of Anchor Brown in there. multicolour. Well, that might be ombre as well, actually. But brown. There's just stuff everywhere. This isn't cross stitch related, but it's really, really sweet. A Spellbinders mushroom stamp, and it says happy on it, and all the lovely, can't get a good picture, all the happy mushrooms. So I loved that. I've got some embroidery quilt tags with cute little pictures on them. They were 75p. I'm going to start when I'm going to get my sewing machine serviced, and I'm going to start making my own project bags. So I've been buying up fabric scraps as well, and these are like 20p, 50p a scrap. Love that green, very summery. It's bigger than it I showed you. This one's got waves on it. This will be a small project bag because someone's already taken a hack out of a bit of it. But I mean, well, not too small a project bag, eh? Love the waves. And this was like a huge piece. It was 30p, and I think this one they charged me 50p. The other one was like 20p. This one was 30p, and there's loads of it. There's just a really nice long piece of tie-dye fabric. But I think I could probably make a project bag, you know, like this way. I would be quite happy with that. That's for 30p. I was happy with that. I got this kit, and I normally wouldn't pay £10 for a pre-loved kit, but it's a map of the world, and it's got different places that you'd want to see and animals that relate to the country. I thought that was actually really nice, and there's Stonehenge's on there, the Acropolis is on there, which is 2 places I've been to, and then there's really traditional places that you'd visit if you went to that country, like the Grand Canyon, Niagara Falls, the Eiffel Tower, Pisa. There's just so many nice things on there. There's Mount Everest, and there's like the churches of Jerusalem, really, or the temples in Jerusalem. I got a floss holder, and that's a cross-stitch gold one. It's got the magnet strip on the back, but I liked the traditional look of that. That was £2.50. New stash actually from Stitcherella Designs. The little cat that says I love books. Really sweet. And this chubby little happy penguin. I mean, I love him. Look at him. He's a happy boy. I was really pleased with those. I got some double-sided sticky tape because I'm going to need it for finishing a project. I got 2 Stampin' Up punches, which I will use for cross stitch and for normal crafting. They were £3 a punch, and I've easily paid £20 a punch before, so I had to get them. I didn't have to, but you know, I did. Some patchwork fabric for 50p with roses on it. Definitely see a mini project bag coming with that. I got a neck light for when I'm cross stitching and it's getting to evening time. You just click it on at the side. It's quite cool actually. But sometimes if I'm working with my hands here, sometimes my hands create a shadow, but I'm sure there's a trick to it that I'll ask Charlotte. And it's chargeable, rechargeable, with the cable that I just put somewhere, I don't know where. I've got it. It's safe. I don't want to lose that, you see. That's my subscription razor box, which I'm sure you don't want to see. Not here to see that. Another cross stitch magazine, and this one's such an old school one. It came with loads of old school leaflets. It is from 2008. 2008. So quite a while ago. An old school style one. But there are some nice patterns in there. So I will definitely use some of the patterns from here. Some nice floral ones. I don't think I can show you many patterns or pictures of patterns without showing you the actual patterns. But trust me, there is some nice things in here. Like a daffodil table cloth. Show me another word. and another cross stitcher magazine, and I wanted this for the boat pattern that's in there. This is from March 2020, which surprises me that I don't actually have it, but I know I definitely don't. But I wanted it for the all blue boat pattern. That's really nice. And that was a craft charity shop find. As I know lots of people have, made the most of Claire Brown X Stitch. Just gonna double check that. Yeah, she is Claire Brown X Stitch. She had a sale recently, and I made the most of the 32 count even weave bundle. Got like a mottled blue, green, bluey green, one with owls on it, a nice big bit of peach, and Moulin Rouge windmills. It says Moulin Rouge on it, and I think that was £15. So I'm not going to buy fabric for a while, because I also picked some up again from the craft charity shop. Definitely not buying any more for a while. I also got, this is the last bit I think, apart from my magazines, I got this really lovely for £1.50. It's 45 centimetres by 35 centimetres pink even weave. It's really, really nice. It's almost like a like a lilac pink actually. It's not coming up very well on the camera. That was £1.50. I got a really big piece, 45 centimetres by 57 centimetres of grey. They've listed it as even weave. It's not, it's got slubs, so it's linen, but it is quite consistent. Really nice. That's coming up quite well. Like a slate grey. Definitely going to find a little project for that. And £3 I got a massive piece of green. They haven't said how big it is, but it is quite, it's not massive, but I mean it's quite big. And that is linen. No, sorry, that is even weave. It's nice and even and a nice, it's a nice colour. So I was really, really pleased with that. And strangely enough, when I popped into one of the craft charity shops, there was a big box of DMC. I checked it was DMC when I was in there. On bobbins, nearly all of them are full. There's 50, I counted, there's over 50 bobbins in there, but 50 of them are full. And it came with some DMC floss number stickers, which is going to come in blooming handy now. And there's loads of flosses in there. There's some anchor and coats needles in there. And I won't tip it up because it's going to fall out, probably. All of those flosses. So that was £5 in a box as well, which I was really happy with. And then I did get my Disney Partworks arrive with another folder. All the magazines are in there, and one of the exclusive cross stitch kits, and it's one I've been looking forward to. So I'm going to start stitching that up, as I think, soon, because I've been looking forward to this a lot. And it's silhouette and different sort of muted colours, so I've been looking forward to that one. So that's it. It's taken me nearly half an hour to go through all of my stash from the last few weeks, so I'm glad I didn't save that for a Flosstube video, because it probably would have been about an hour and a half by the time I'd done normal Flosstube. I'm not going to edit this because there's nothing really to edit. I'm just going to chuck in my title screen. Thank you to all my new subscribers, the people that comment, that like, that follow. that message me. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me, and it's lovely to have your support. It's lovely to have you with me. I've made some amazing friends as well, and it's lovely to see your projects and see what you're up to. I hope you've enjoyed my Stashtube. That's what I'm calling it. I'm going to call this video Stashtube. And I've had a couple of people message me as well about the craft charity shop. So if you are local, a couple of people that have messaged me have been local, or if you're going to be down this way, then let me know what you find. Let me know if you want to meet up for a coffee. I don't drink coffee, but you might. It's what people say, isn't it? Let's meet up for a coffee. But let me know if you're local. And let me know what treasures you find. I hope you have a really, really good day. And I'll catch you for a proper floss tube in about 2 weeks. Bye, everybody.